welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a daily reading for today's video, just pulling a couple of tarot cards and some oracles so that you can get any type of clarity that you're looking for at this time. We are moving towards this new moon solar eclipse, so there's been a lot of buildup of energy right now. And as I was meditating this morning before this reading, I was getting a lot of energy of like anticipation. So just taking some time to slow down, to really give yourself that space to be rested, restored, maybe even allowing yourself some support as you move through these next couple of days and this next week leading up to that solar eclipse, that new moon that will be happening on December 4th. So let's get a couple of cards for today. King of Pentacles, I'm going to do 3 cards. The Hierophant. And I love this deck. This is the Light Seekers Tarot. And Judgment. Beautiful. So I love these cards because of the colors. And the King of Pentacles to me is that root chakra, being really grounded, feeling secure and safe, and with that pentacle, all the things that you've been wanting, all the things that you've been manifesting. And we were talking about that in the last reading, manifesting your miracles. So for today's energy, I'm getting this kind of like, if you look at this card, he's really just sitting. And what he's created is right there in front of him, right? Like it's almost within his grasp. It's almost within his reach. He's been feeling like a little bit sad or not knowing why it hasn't come yet. I think what is a lot of the energy that's been coming up lately. But as you see here, this is a more of like King of Pentacles, and this deck to me is more of a rested and restored energy. He kind of just sits and waits on his throne for that pentacle to come to him. He doesn't rush forward or try to grab at it. I think with this energy, there has been a lot of unknown, a lot of feeling like, okay, well, when's this going to happen? Why is this not happening yet? And it's really just telling us again that patience at this time. The Hierophant, this is what you're moving towards. It's that feeling of having exactly what you've been wanting. To me, the Hierophant is always that wisdom, that deep inner knowledge, that search, that quest that you have gone on to reach and obtain those things that you've wanted. And not just, yes, material things, but also inwardly, the search for higher vibration, higher elevation, and really moving forward, living that life that you desire from that place of being connected to your inner self. I think that these stairs signify that journey that you've taken. You've been doing a lot of work. You've had to make a lot of changes and decisions in your life. And I think at times that can wear on us a little bit, especially this card showing me like the heart, maybe being in a little bit of fear or resistance because you're wondering like when it's coming. But Judgment to me means everything that you've been doing is going to balance out. It's going to come into fruition. Let's get some oracles. So a lot of root and heart energy for me. So root is just those basic needs of safety and security. And then the heart is feeling worthy and deserving of receiving them. Like if you're having any resistance to things that you've created, maybe ask yourself, do I fully feel worthy and deserving of them? You've done the work, right? I think a lot of people that are listening to this have done the healing work. They've gone on that inward journey. They've searched for higher knowledge. They've searched for things that can bring them further growth in their life. And I find that, including myself, when we've done a lot of healing work, I think we forget that part where it's like, if we were to receive that thing that we deeply desired, would our hearts be open to receiving it? Would we feel worthy and deserving of them? So that's something that you could ask yourself at this time. Let's get a couple of oracle cards just to get some more clarification for the collective energy. On who am I placing blame right now? So maybe this blame is coming on yourself, like, I haven't done enough, I haven't accomplished enough, I've been doing all this work, and why is it not already here? Why haven't I created it within my reality? Let's get another card. Yeah, I would think that that blame would be more on placing it on yourself for that feeling that you haven't exactly stepped into where you want to be. And that takes time, right? Having faith. Right now is all about trusting. It's all about having faith. And I feel like I'm just repeating myself with this on a daily. I even have to remind myself that right now it's really all in the hands of the universe. Having faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see. And I think that that's the thing, is it's been hidden for a while, right? Like, to me, this card here with the King of Pentacles almost looks like he's staring right in front of himself at this pentacle, this thing that he's created, that he's wanted, that he's been cultivating to come in, right? You even see the magic on top of this card happening. But if you almost look, he's like looking past it. He's not even looking at it, because he's kind of like wondering, where is it? Why hasn't it come yet? And I think a lot of it's that inner knowing, that higher knowing of trusting faith. Whereas in the past, we've kind of created things and we've been able to obtain them quickly, see the results. And because this is something that's so sturdy, so foundational in our life, it's taking time to still build, and it's really trusting in the universe. Again, this Judgment card is like everything that your soul has been desiring. It's all gonna come in. It's all happening. The judgment is gonna take place of whatever work you've put in. Now, if you are someone who hasn't done the work, then maybe looking at some of those things that you need to still do. But I have a feeling a lot of people that are listening to this reading have, and you might be putting that blame on yourself. Now, if you still have some things that you need to work on, because right, we always have healing that needs to be done. It's never really complete. I think we just get to a point where we know we've done a good amount of work. We can sit and receive, and then other times there's maybe a couple more things that we need to do. So just really reflecting, are we putting that blame on others, or are we using it as a reflection of ourselves? And if you're putting too much blame on yourself, where can you ask that question of, do I feel worthy and deserving of receiving those gifts that are trying to come through? Let's get another card. Let's do the Goddess deck. I love these. Really maybe taking some time to tune into your heart chakra. Again, another green card as we say that, sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, harsh environments, harsh situations, and harsh chemicals. And to me, this is just higher elevation, right? You've been growing and expanding. And I think with that too, it comes this time where you need to just take some time to allow yourself to slow down, to be resetting your body, resetting your mind, restoring your body, taking time to go within, and maybe just allowing yourself support, whether that's from yourself or whether it's from others, letting other people help you in this situation or in this time, or letting other people support you on that journey. Can't make this up. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Again, that would go with that card of Who am I blaming right now? Whether it's yourself or others in this situation at this time. You know, with healing, there also comes this element of forgiveness, right? It's not about just doing the work to achieve this heightened state of consciousness. Forgiveness is really important in this aspect too, and it's, have you forgiven those people in your life? But mostly, have you forgiven yourself? Because I think it's easier for us as human beings to forgive other people. Sometimes it's a lot harder for us to allow ourselves that forgiveness. One more card. And maybe even this healing card is just signifying you to take some time the rest of this week or this weekend. I mean, it is Thanksgiving tomorrow, so really just allowing yourself that time to spend with family and friends, and really just be in the moment, be in that heart space. There's a lot of green here and a lot of red, so again, root and heart chakra, going back to those basic needs and necessities and feeling that loving space as you are grounded around family, friends, loved ones, getting that support from others. We got King of Gabriel. Keep your eye on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experiences that lead to success, genuine concern for others. So again, this to me is tying in this whole reading, really. There's obviously an end goal here, right? There's something that you've been wanting, whether it's a relationship, a situation, maybe some of you are moving or making big changes in your lives with careers. And that really has been the big picture this whole time, right? And it's saying, like, don't worry about the small things, those small steps that you've been taking. They're all important, right? Taking time to do those little things, even if they seem like tedious. Those have all led you to this place, and they're all allowing this manifestation, this desire, this pentacle that you're trying to bring in. They're all foundational steps. Again, the steps that you've been taking. But also allowing now others to support you. Especially during this time, Thanksgiving, like I said, it's about family and friends. So allowing other people to lift you up, to be your support system, to celebrate those steps you have taken, even those little ones. It's so important that we take the time to celebrate those little accomplishments, right? Because they're creating big evolution in our life. So I just want to get one more tarot card for the overall outcome or anything you can do, and focusing on this big picture. And we got the King of Cups. So right now it's all about tuning into your emotions, going with the flow, really listening and being aware of what you need at this time. Not what you're supposed to do, but what you need. And maybe that's something you want to sit with yourself and ask yourself and be honest with yourself. Again, just allowing that support. Connecting. This gentleman here, he's in that spiritual consciousness, taking time for meditation, taking time out to be near water or nature. Just keeping that focus on what you really want out of this situation, that this thing that you created all along, like going back to that. I think that because you've been creating this for a while, right? Like, I think these past 2 years have shifted perspective to create things that we really desire, that really bring us joy and fulfillment in our lives. And I think along the way, sometimes we get so busy with the things that we have to do and the hard work that has to be put in, and you've been doing that. And I think we forget to go back to what's the reason we're really doing all this. Not just to accomplish the goal or get the person or to have that career, but why? What's the deeper emotion behind it? Is it to have that love, that compassion in your life? Is it to help serve others? It's to really do something that you desire, that you're passionate about, something that's going to light you up. You know, you have a lot of light in this card, and the sensitive card, increasingly, you're increasing your vibration, you're elevating, and just tuning in to that light that's surrounding you and surrounding the people that you love that are in your life. So I think sometimes we second guess ourselves on what we are doing. Maybe we're questioning this whole manifestation or this whole desire that we really wanted in the first place. We kind of lose trust in the process. And I think we even question if we're on the right path. But all these cards are showing me that you are on the right path. This is for your divine purpose, your divine journey. I mean, all the beautiful light in this card, the higher vibration element, evolving and growing, and this is on a spiritual and conscious level. And you're on the right path. You just have to keep going, keep believing, and keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you're fulfilling in every area of your life. And remember, even if you can't see things right now, that doesn't mean that they're not real and that they're not happening. Just take some time to align with yourself. Take some time to connect to that soul's purpose. And remember to ask for the signs. Ask for the guidance if you need it. And slow down and take some time to go within at this point. And just know that everything it's working out. To have faith, to have hope, to have trust. I thank you all for taking the time to join me. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. Hit the subscribe button for more of these daily videos, as I will be putting up more in the coming weekend and week. And I will probably be doing one for the solar eclipse. Looking forward to all that movement and all that energy that's going to be coming with that solar eclipse. So I hope you all have a wonderful day and a happy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.